Hey there. Hi there. How are you doing there? This is KW Wayne on the Opinions channel. I hope that you're having a great one. Aging sometimes seems like a cruel trick. I sometimes will be looking at a chart or a graph, suddenly realize I'm looking at the wrong one and I have to go to the right one. And that's kind of silly. Sometimes I'll be doing a Sudoku puzzle and all of a sudden my eyes start doing this, and the columns that are supposed to be up and down are going back and forth and up and down. And next thing I know, I find the spot where I'm going to put the number, and I put the number in the wrong spot. And then suddenly my eyes will refocus and straighten out, and I'll realize I'm 2 columns over from where I thought I was. I always play the hardest Sudoku puzzles because they're the most challenging and I enjoy those the most. The easy ones I don't really care for so much because of the fact that they are, they're just too easy. But doing the harder ones, and as I'm focusing and all of a sudden I'm on the wrong column, I almost lose some of those sometimes because of the fact that I make a mistake like that. Now, when you're doing it on a video game, or you can do it on your phone or you can do it on a computer. When you're doing that, it gives you 3 mistakes. And after you make that 3rd mistake, then you're kind of in a little bit of trouble. And sometimes I come real close to losing those because, about every 3rd game, I'll make one of those mistakes like that. Kind of trouble, problems, issues. But the thing of it is that you have to smile, you have to laugh, and you have to be willing to sing. And those are the things that you do to keep your mind sharp and also to keep a good attitude. Because a good attitude is very important, especially when you're aging. And you need to know what you're going to do when you're going to do it. And you got to keep your mind on it. If you don't, you're going to fall down or something. I've done that a lot of times. I've had a lot of accidents in my lifetime. I told you on the last video that I did, I've had over 40 accidents. I've broken a lot of bones and had a lot of problems and issues that way. But I've always been an eternal optimist because I always believe that you should never give up until tomorrow. It's kind of like the song, "Don't give up until tomorrow. Don't give up until tomorrow. Don't give up until tomorrow, 'cause tomorrow never comes." And that's, to me, that's the way I believe it, is that if you decide, well, I'm going to give up, but I'm not going to do it until tomorrow, and all of a sudden that day comes along and it's not tomorrow, it's today. And so you never have to give up, and you never should, because defeat is not what life is about. Always being victorious, that's what life's about. You can get kicked in the teeth, but you always have to get up. I always get up. And I'm not afraid to smile. I'm not afraid to laugh. It's like the old saying, I laugh in the eyes of danger. Well, I do. Sometimes I do. And I have a good time with it. One of the reasons why I'm talking to you is because of the fact that there are some people that are very down, very depressed, very unhappy, but never ever give up until tomorrow, because tomorrow will never come. And on the next day, you're going to see things a lot differently than you saw them the day before. So that's the way it is. You folks have a good day.